bills.
Okay.
So when I say that this was makes a man, and that's what they saying makes a man, and that's what I look into, I try to tell everybody, like, we gotta be realistic in the world we live in. Like, Cardi B get up there as a millionaire who makes more money than her man and try to tell women, and then everybody try to bash her. She's saying, I'm going 50-50, all this stuff. I'm putting in, me and my man both putting in. And when a woman like that speak up, I'm like, man, I fuck with her. She's so real. Then everybody trying to bash her, she crazy or this and that. And then, like I say, women downplay men. Y'all wonder why, oh, men so feminine, because women being so masculine. I heard you say you're a boss, but then you want a man to take care of you. Bosses make their way, right?
I didn't say take care of me. I said I would like to have.
Oh, you would like
stability.
it. Okay.
Yes. No, you don't have to take.
So if I
don't
here,
ever want to feel dependent on.
If I
man.
say here's a man and I said I'm a boss and I like my woman to take care of me, I'm sassy. I'm not a man. I'm not this. But if you said it's like understood.
Men like that.
That's
I mean, yeah,
to me, it's not
100%.
sassy.
I just don't like it. That's not attractive to me.
And that's the mean you don't have to go
I
for
mean,
it.
that's ambitious and going for things in life, just like me. Like she said, equally yoked.
I'm saying, so when I speak, I'm speaking like the man. So right, if we do a poll right now and say how many people feel like a man should pay all the bills, y'all already know what that number gonna look like if we do a poll with all women. That's what I'm saying, the man. So y'all might not feel like that. So when we having this conversation, we're speaking like why women, why most of, because if you look around, you know it. You know right now, if you say, sure, I'll date a man that make less than me, you know everybody will be saying, you're dumb as hell, or you don't value yourself.
I mean,
and I'm not mad at a woman for wanting a man to make more. I'm not mad at it. And I feel like a man should make more. But we live in a society where it's harder to find, especially in our black community, because women are making a lot more money than they ever had. And then it's harder as hell to make the money with the way they cutting jobs and doing all that. Because I asked a woman, I say, would you take a player type dude that makes $250,000 a year? Or would you take a good guy that makes $50K a year? And you and everybody want a loyal, faithful man, but that good guy ain't got no chance because he ain't putting in that money. It's like everything being financial.
Good guys.
I think it's because the world we live in. And I'm talking about America, not even the whole globe.
It's kind of changed. But I mean, you do what works for you. That's my advice to anybody out here. Don't do what society says. Advice. Do what works for you. You want a man that don't do nothing? Do that. You want a man that do everything? Do that.
And that's
at the end of the day,
advice.
my advice to these women is get to your own bag. Make sure you are never depending on a man.
And my advice to these men is get to your own bag.
Period.
And never let a woman make you feel like she should be able to depend on you.
Cool. And if
we both get in the bag, I feel like it lasts. I feel like the best relationships is honestly when both people are putting in, because I feel like nobody has to feel entitled or obligated. Because if a man feel obligated to do it, like a woman was like, oh, well, I make money. I'm thinking like, well, what's the point of you being a millionaire if we living off my money? You being a millionaire don't mean nothing to us or our relationship. So, no, you know what they say? Oh, well, when he fall off, I got his back. Well, as a man, I'm not trying to fall off. So if I never fall off, you just got to escape, right?
That's crazy. We're going to keep going.
Yeah,
that's
so
why I said get your own money. Y'all both should be. Like you said earlier, I want my woman to be, if I'm making $100K, I want her to make $100K. That's how I want my man to think.
Right.
Help me get there. That's what you want.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to get off this topic because I'm going to switch it up. Because I don't want to drown everybody out about this. Hey, at the end of the day, when it comes to that subject, get what works for you. And don't let society tell you what you need to know. Know what works for you and know what you feel like you're worth. If you feel like you're worth a man that makes more than you, if you feel like you're worth a woman that makes the same as you, if you feel like you can attract that, go for what you like. It'll be more happy and more genuine that way. Nextly, just because I got y'all here and y'all sexy as hell, I just want to know, like how y'all are in the bedroom. Just to let the guys just know. They probably was thinking this while they was looking. They probably was wondering, like, what's your favorite position? How freaky can you get? What's the freakiest thing you'd have done? I got y'all here. We might well talk about it. I mean, y'all probably don't have OnlyFans, but y'all should have it. I think they got OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're fine. We're some Virgos.
Yeah,
are y'all some Virgos?
We Virgos.
Oh, what the Virgos be like?
We don't like to talk about it. We just want you to see. You just gonna see it.
I'll talk about it.
But since everybody can't see, talk about it because everybody can't see. So for the guys who can't see, unless you subscribe to our OnlyFans, we'll put the link down there at the bottom.
We are pretty private. I'll say like we're private, and you know we're the lady in the streets and the freak in the sheets for sure.
For sure. Dang, my mama Virgo. I don't even want to know. I just know the lady. But so how freaky do it get in them sheets? For you, what's the wildest thing you done?
The wildest thing I've done. I mean, of course, like threesomes is kind of the wildest.
Like 2 guys, 1 girl, or 2 girls, 1 guy.
2 girls.
That's the only one you did. You ain't never had a train. Yeah, okay.
No.
I heard it's every woman fantasy.
2 guys.
Yeah, because like a threesome, right? I feel like it's all 3 people interacting, and on the 2 guys, they shouldn't be interacting.
But
don't
But
think
with a
that's
train, isn't
don't
both
suck
guys
dick, so-
interacting?
No,
That's
they
not
interacting
doing
with the
that. I don't
girl.
even do
In a threesome, everybody at some point did something sexually with each other, whether it's even
Yeah.
a kiss. That's the
Oh,
threesome.
so you're saying 'cause
threesome.
everyone's involved with
Yeah,
the train. It's just
the train.
okay, I
they
get it.
taking
Okay, I get it.
they tagging at it.
Yeah,
but
got
and
it.
I heard that women won't admit it, but they kind of secretly like double penetration. Meaning if it's in the mouth and one getting hit from the back, it could be a dildo. But I'm just saying it don't have to be two men, but like women like to be occupied in a couple of spots at one time.
Not me.
That's what I heard. They say they won't admit it. Just like women know in the first 5 minutes. I was raised by a woman, and she tell you a woman know in the first 5 minutes of talking to you if she would fuck you. Don't mean she will fuck you, but a lot of women would be like, I gotta get to know. You know if you would fuck them by that
Right.
time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the most I do is like a butt plug, like that. You know.
Yeah,
that,
see,
like,
that's double penetration.
I
She got
guess
something in
that's
the
a double
asshole.
penetration, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I'm not. Like,
Most women
I
won't want
two
the man
guys,
because it
like-
sounds bad, but they do like double penetration. I heard
No, I
that.
don't wanna do
That's
that.
not true. You
I
just want
think
one
it's
whole
kinda
field at one
odd. I
time.
just don't want to. Two men being, I don't know. It's just
So you don't want to like suck a dick while taking a dick?
I don't even like sucking dick. So no.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
don't even like.
I don't want to do that. I like being with my man and or whoever I'm dealing with, and we doing what we do, and we get as freaky as we want to get. We can do what we want to do.
So, okay.
I'm not gonna elaborate on that because that's my business.
What's the wildest thing you ever done? She said hers is like threesomes,
I
right?
don't
That's the
know.
wildest thing you done?
Yeah, threesomes. I mean, yeah, threesomes. Unless we're talking like positions.
What's the craziest position you done? If you
mean-
you know what? I like this. I had put this question. I
No,
want
we
to do
talked
this.
about earlier.
I never did this, but I want y'all to create a sex position, name it, and then explain it. We're gonna end on that.
What?
Both of y'all create a sex position like that you feel would be great.
Okay.
Something that you think is least done or not done. Create it, name it, and explain it. You can't be that creative, then you're not that freaky.
I don't know. I mean, how I'm gonna create something.
I mean, we all know
Anything.
from the back that's basic. We all know
I'm
normal.
right, yeah, no,
What's something
never.
that's like,
I got one, but I don't know how to name it.
okay, well,
Tell
explain
us.
it.
Just tell us.
Okay, so it's like, okay, imagine like a girl like laying, either she could be on her back or she could be like on her stomach. Either way,
I love on my stomach.
okay.
On her
and
back, on her
and the
stomach.
guy is on top of her, but he's on his stomach toward her feet.
Oh, like a 60,
backwards.
a
He's
reverse
backwards.
69, but not with head. Like,
Right.
He's backwards.
So he's backwards
Yeah.
on her,
It's just
and
like-
his feet is like toward her head. And so when he like slides in, it's just out of
You done that before?
Yeah,
I've never done it
ain't
and
never
seen it
tried
done.
that. I
I
ain't
don't think I
never
even
had
seen it
no
done.
amazing.
do a reverse couch.
So she's laying flat on her stomach.
Yeah, she can be flat on her stomach or flat on her back. Either way.
I'm probably,
They just
you
do
probably
it
need to be
backwards.
stomach.
He's gonna be like, his feet
Laying
is,
right
like,
over
up
her.
here,
Yeah.
and his head is like, at
You gonna be
her
sucking
feet.
his toes while you doing it?
Ew.
I think I did that before.
Oh,
Yeah, you
hey, we go. What we can call that?
But his
What'd you
his
say?
face, his head is like down by her
It's
feet. So when
reverse
he like
something.
slides in here,
We call that head
it's
and
just a whole
toes.
different position. to me.
Not head and toe. That's actually a
toe.
good name.
Yeah, head and toe. I know
Head
when
and
I used to sleep at my
That's
cousin's house. One person get the head, one person sleep at the foot.
Yeah,
head and foot.
exactly.
Oh yeah, that's pretty creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
Well,
never tried that.
that's a great
different.
We just got a
You
new
gotta
sex
try it.
position to try. I'm gonna have to
I've
practice
tried
that.
Yeah, I might.
Well, after I
try
get
that.
through taking a girl get her nails and hair done, hopefully I can try that.
Here we go.